Hello everyone. It has become the norm and we're asked to wear face coverings when we're out in public, in shopping centres, supermarkets and public transport. And it's just over the last few weeks as our customers come in and out of Back to Nature that I realised how much I miss seeing their smile. So I thought I would share a little bit with you around the health benefits, both physically, socially, emotionally and spiritually, of smiling. And you can't begin to speak about smiling without thinking about the Dalai Lama. Now, he's a great sage on the planet at the moment, and he has a very keen intellect, and he works with scientists, world leaders, and the first thing that he wants to convey, no matter who he's speaking to, whatever academic he's speaking to or social groups, he wants to convey the power of his smile. And he says that one of his great sayings is that it's so important to smile, because when you smile, your heart opens. And when your heart is open, you have compassion for the other. And he has made it one of his life missions to speak about smiling. And it's really interesting that as you look at his body, his face as he's grown older has become a smile. So he literally embodies the thing that he most wants to share with us. So for me, I think a smile has a magical power. It's a universal language, because a smile can convey in a second what it would take many, many words to convey. As well as that, when you smile, you automatically create a smile in another. And that's a bit of magic. So, looking at it more scientifically, the health benefits of a smile. So firstly, it has been proven to reduce your blood pressure, to reduce your heart rate, to reduce stress, and therefore supporting your immune system. It elevates your mood, and it sort of releases those communication boosting neuropeptides and the mood boosting neurotransmitters, like serotonin and melatonin. And they're sort of like a natural antidote to depression. So when you smile, it automatically lifts your mood. And then in the science of body languaging, it's proven that when you smile, you look younger and appear younger. It's also proven that you appear more attractive. And one of Marilyn Monroe's most famous sayings is that a girl's best makeup is her smile. And so it has that aspect. It's also proven in the study of body languaging that people who smile appear more friendly. So they're more likely to develop friendships, but also to sustain those friendships. You also appear more confident, more successful, and therefore more likely to be promoted in your work situation. And all of those are really lovely and really powerful things and reasons to smile. But my favourite is that it helps you to stay positive. And it's been proven that even though you're not quite there yet, even though your smile is a bit forced or it feels a bit unnatural, it still sends the message into the brain that still produces the happy hormone that helps you to feel good. So not only do you create the smile in the other, but that transformation happens within you also. And that's a bit of magic, that's alchemy. So as I was thinking about this, what came to mind, there's a very famous writer, American writer, called Dale Carnegie. And he wrote a lot on self-empowerment and self-development. And a lot of his books were around business development. And it's probably his most famous one that most people might know was How to Win Friends and Influence People. Now, although he died in 1955, his work, that book, is still widely read and considered to be a great inspiration in that world. But the other big thing that he did is he wrote a beautiful poem called The Value of a Smile. Now, I'm going to attempt to recite it. And many people will have heard it before because you often see it on greeting cards and on positive affirmation boards and things like this. So it's just to create that little bit of awareness on the value of a smile. So it costs nothing, but creates much. It enriches those who receive it without impoverishing those who give it. It can happen in a flash, yet its memory can stay with you for a lifetime. There are none that are so rich that cannot get along without it, and none so poor that cannot be enriched by its benefits. It creates happiness in the home, creates an environment of well-being within business, and is the countersign of friendship. It is ease for the weary. It is daylight for the discouraged and sunshine for the sad. And it's nature's best way of preventing trouble. And it cannot be bought, begged, borrowed, or stolen, because it is of no value until it is given away. So if in the hurly-burly of your life you meet someone who is too tired to give you a smile, please leave one of your smiles with them. For there's no one in greater need of a smile than one who has none left to give. So I hope that sort of got most of the words correctly in it. But it's showing you that there's such benefits in a smile, both socially and personally, and also for your health. But it's much more than that, and it's much more than us. Mother Teresa says, greet each person with a smile, and you never know the power of that smile. And peace begins with a smile. And Thich Nhat Hanh took it even further, and he said, to smile is really important. Without smiling, there can be no peace in the world. For it's not by going out and demonstrating that we create peace, but by the simple act of smiling, of breathing, and of being peace. That's what creates peace. It's sort of like what Gandhi said, be the change that you want to see. So, when I was growing up, my favourite rock star was Bruce Springsteen, and he had his amazing E Street Band. And in the E Street Band there was this phenomenal saxophone player called Clarence Clemons. He was called Clarence Big Man Clemons. But when he played the saxophone, its sound touched your heart. It immediately awakened emotion. And I watched him being interviewed one time, and the interviewer said, Clarence, when somebody says your name, they automatically smile. And I remember him looking in, he was sort of amazed. And he said, that's the greatest validation and affirmation and accolade that any man can get. And he said, I will spend the rest of my life endeavouring to live up to that. And that stayed with me for so long. So, my challenge, should you choose to accept it, is to remember to smile. Because when you smile to another, and they bring it home to their family, and the family bring that smile out to the community, and the community bring it out to our country, and our country bring that smile out to the world. And then, as Mother Teresa says, you never know the good or the power that smile can do. That's the beginning of creating peace. And with our restrictions, the fact that we wear our face coverings, it's so important now to think about smiling through your eyes. It's just another level of awareness. When Yogananda wrote Autobiography of a Yogi, very famous book. And I remember when I read this quote, it instantly touched my heart. And Yogananda says, my soul smiles through my heart, and my heart smiles through my eyes, that I might scatter many smiles into sad hearts. So if you just, for this moment, just take a good deep breath in and close your eyes. And when you open your eyes, your intention is to smile through your eyes so that you too might awaken great smiles into sad hearts. So if you like this presentation and you would like to hear more of this style of awareness, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Christine's Connections. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you take the challenge. Remember to smile. Namaste.